want to talk about something that I've been internally, I don't know if I want to call it struggling, maybe struggling about for a while. For a while, thinking there's actually something wrong with me because I can't seem to stay put in one place. A lot of what happens to us as humans is that we listen to a lot of external opinions of what's normal or what people think. And so I've been really working on that quite a bit. Sorry about the glare here. I have been working on that quite a bit and thinking very consciously thinking about that. And what I've been doing since 2020 is moving a lot, a lot. And I was questioning myself, like, what's wrong with me? Why can't I settle down in one place? Everybody else seems to be doing that. Everybody's creating these community or has been living in the same place for years and years and years. But then I also think about what a blessing my life has been to have lived in really beautiful places in the Pacific Northwest, in Bellingham, Washington, in Southern California, in Portugal, in Sri Lanka, in St. Michael's, Maryland. And I I love I love meeting new people. And I also love seeing new places and experiences. But a lot of people are thinking, and I've questioned it personally, is there something I'm running away from? Is there something I'm running toward? Is there, and I don't, and I really have questioned this quite a bit. Like there's something wrong with me that I can't settle down. And so I wanted just to kind of share about that because if you ever feel like you're not in the right place or you want to experience something different in life, right now, what I'm feeling is there's nothing wrong with me. I feel like I'm making decisions from a really calm place, like a really grounded, calm place. I just like having these different experiences in my life. And I'm about to turn 60. And I don't want to ever look back and feel regret that I didn't go for it. I didn't try new things. I didn't, and everybody's different. Some people might like just having that one place. I've actually kind of feel like I've been narrowing it down a bit. I feel like I really love St. Michael's, Maryland, and I really love Portugal. So I've been in St. Michael's now since September. The time of this recording is January 2025. And and I just booked a one-way ticket to Portugal for June 3rd. And I'm super excited to spend the summer there. I will be there for 3 months. So your visitor visa is 90 days. So I'm taking advantage of it and doing the whole time. At the same time, I am applying for Portuguese citizenship because my father was born there. And so that will allow me to eventually, takes a long time, but it will allow me to eventually have an EU passport. And so that I can travel freely. There's something called the Schengen countries. It's 27 countries, mostly in Europe. So if you go on a visitor visa to, let's say, Portugal or Spain or Italy, you can't go there for 3 months and then go to Italy, Spain for 3 months and then Italy for 3 months. They all work on the same visa. However, if you're feeling that nudge at this time of your life, like now maybe you're just retiring, maybe you're an empty nester, maybe you're single like I am, and you're like, I want to try something different. I want to be brave. I want to be bold. I want to look back and say, look, I did that thing and I had this experience. Then there's lots of different ways you can go on a 3 month visa, and that means you have to do basically nothing. There are other countries that have long visitor visa. I think Sri Lanka, which is, if you have any questions about Sri Lanka, you can ask me. It wasn't a place I feel like I'd go back to. I spent a month there, but I love Europe. I love Europe. So I'm starting to, I noticed when I told a few people the other day that I booked my one-way ticket, I And this is like an internal thing that we get to work on, or I get to work on, and maybe you feel the same way. But I noticed that when somebody said, oh my God, that's so cool. This is great. I think you should do this, blah, blah, blah. I felt like bolstered up. And when somebody felt like a little like questioning about it, I could feel my energy sink. And then somebody said, felt excited about it. And so my energy rose. I was like, wow, I was just so aware of how other people's opinions affect my energy and feeling about it, about myself, about my decisions. And so it's something that I get to work on, that it's theirs, not mine. I'm thinking about Mel Robbins' Let Them theory, her book that she just wrote. Let them have their opinion, their projections, their feelings. It has nothing to do with me. It has nothing to do with me. It's their feelings. And so I need to remember that and not allow it to adjust how I'm feeling. We have enough going on in the head already. But so I want to take you on this journey and share my process with you and share, between now and then I have some trips planned. I'm actually going to Florida for my 60th birthday and meeting my daughter and her boyfriend and some family. And I'm taking the auto train. I've never done that before. So I'll bring you with me on that. But I would love to know, has moving abroad ever been something you've thought about? And what questions do you have? And how long would you want to stay? I would love to hear from you. I'm so excited about, I think eventually it will be a longer, once I get my citizenship and I can stay in Europe longer. I imagine experiencing different areas, even in Europe. I've been to Italy once and I loved it so much. I want to go back, spend some time. And in Spain, I really haven't spent any time. I spent like a day in Spain when I was in Portugal the last time. But I would love to. There's so many amazing places to see. So I would love to hear from you. Have you ever thought about moving abroad or spending an extended period of time abroad? And what questions do you have? What excites you? Where would you want to go? I would love to hear from you. All right, so stay tuned and let's keep on this journey, because I think now for me, about to be in my 60s, I feel like this is our time. This is the time that we should be having the best years of our life, honestly. We've done a lot of work in our past, raising kids or working a career or what have you. And also, you know, we're in our 60s. Like eventually, maybe at some point, maybe not, our health might dictate what we can do and what we can't do. But right now we can. So if you're struggling with any postmenopausal and menopausal struggles, I have a great, really affordable course for you called Thriving Through Menopause and Beyond, and I'll link it below. But I would love to hear from you. And what do you want for this season of your life? All right, take care. We'll talk soon.